of March, 01:18 hours. Captain Megan, Deputy Arp. We're here with William Lewis. Your date of birth, William?
October 23rd, 1989.
And your social security number? Okay, you're here by request, and also at the request of the county coroner, that you provide an audio statement of the incident that occurred on 294. In addition to the audio recording, we're also going to request and advise you to fill out a voluntary statement as to the occurrences of the residents. In your own words, William, going back to before you guys all got together tonight, just basically start at the beginning. Tell us the sequence of events of what occurred on this evening and up until this point.
I got up about 10 o'clock.
Hold on, before you get started, if you say anything like we and stuff, I would put names in.
Alright.
Okay, go ahead.
I got up about 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. and made coffee, and I got a hold of my girlfriend Brittany about 1, and I was going to go over and see her. So I came to her house, and we were hanging out, and she had plans for Jake to come over and hang out with us and his buddies, because one of his buddies, I don't know names, Chris and Brad, that's what it, one of them was getting back from the military, but we're all going to hang out at Brittany's house. And I called Evan, and me and Brittany went to Terry's Tavern and ate, and I called Evan and told him, you want to come over and hang out, and he came to Terry's Tavern, and then we all went to Brittany's house, and we were there for like an hour, and Jake called me and was like, can you come pick me up and give me a ride? I was like, yeah, sure, I can come get you. And we went to pick him up, and we got back to Brittany's house, and we were all hanging out, having a good time, and he was like, look at this gun that I have, you know, I was like, where'd you get the gun? He was like, oh, it's for my protection. He didn't really elaborate, you know, what we need protection from, or what he even really needed a gun for, because I just thought it was odd for someone to, I don't see many people carry guns, you know, especially at that age. And he was talking about it, and I was like, I've never shot one off before. I shot a 22 when I was younger. He was like, oh, it's nothing like that. As a kick, and I was like, oh, blah blah. So we were just talking about the gun. Like, I can't remember the specifics. And he was like, well, I got a video on my phone of me shooting it off, and he showed me it, and it was him. He shot it like 4 times out in the woods, and then it was a video of his girlfriend Kaylee shooting it off. And we were all just talking, and he was like, you want to go outside and shoot it? And I was like, yeah, sure, that'd be great, you know. And we all went outside, and we all got to shoot it once, just one time. It was really loud, left my ears ringing. I wasn't expecting that. And after that, I told him it was pretty cool. I was like, you gotta get me one someday. You gotta get me a license. I was like, it's a nice little firearm you got. And we went back through the front door. We went out in the backyard in the first place to shoot the gun. And it was outside, out towards the woods. We were shooting at this white bucket that was between the fences. And after we were done, we all shot the gun once. I shot it, Evan shot it, Brittany shot it, and he shot it. And then we all walked inside. And about 10 minutes went by. We're watching Jersey Shore. Evan was sitting on the couch. I think Brittany was sitting on the couch, and I was sitting on the ottoman, and I was eating a bag of combos. And he had the gun in his hand. At first, he put it on the ottoman when we walked in, and like he was just leaving it there. And I was looking at it, and it's like, oh, this is so nice. It looked like a brand new gun, brand new. And I put it back down. And I was like, yeah, blah blah. If you like it, you know, try to get one. He was like, go get a license and blah blah. I was like, all right. And then I was sitting there, I'm eating my bag of combos, and he gets a phone call, and it's his buddy that we're supposed to go pick up. And while he's on the phone, I wasn't really paying attention to him. I was just kind of watching the TV, and he was like, I guess facing the couch, walking around, talking on the phone, and he, I guess jokingly, he thought the gun was empty or something. He had it cocked back, and he was talking normal on the phone, nothing. And I heard the gun go off, and it was so quick, I didn't register it at first, and his body dropped right in front of me. He was pretty much right by me, and I jumped up, because at first I just thought it was the gun, like just just the hammer hitting the gun. I didn't know it, and then it just hit me, and within like this all happened in a second. That he really shot himself because I seen the blood. And I ran in the kitchen after Evan and Brittany ran in there, and Brittany was screaming, and I grabbed my phone in my pocket, and Evan, sorry, like, you gotta call 911. I don't know if I called him first or if he called him first, but I called him, and we pretty much just sat in the kitchen. I think Evan went in there to check his pulse, and he wasn't, he said there was no pulse, and Brittany was grabbed a towel, and I think put it under his head, or tried to put it, I don't know what she was trying to do, she was freaking out. That's pretty much what happened. Like, he didn't, it wasn't a suicide, he wasn't trying to kill himself. I know it was an accident, he didn't want to, I know he didn't want to kill himself. Like, it wasn't, he was just about to see his buddy who just got back from the military, just about to go pick it up. I don't know if it was an accident, like, joking around with it, like, he wasn't like, but he shot himself. That's all. And then you guys came. And I don't know what to say. It's just really.
That's fine. Do you have anything else you want to add to your audio statement? You're going to write out a detailed written statement here, but do you have anything else you'd like to add to the audio version of the occurrences at the residence?
So it was a complete accident. I had been. I know he had 2 jobs and was just about to get a house. This girlfriend, and he has a 3-year-old kid that really loved him, and he was in a great mood while he was on the phone. I wasn't even paying attention to him. I was really just into my bag of condoms I just bought, the cracker kind, and I went to reach down, and I remember dropping the bag because the sound was so loud, and I remember him hitting the ground, and at first I just thought it was a joke, but there's no way it could have been a joke. I was like, there's no way the gun doesn't go off, and it's that loud, and it sounds just like we were shooting outside, but it was even worse because it was inside. And my shoes are out there. I didn't realize it has blood from what happened on it, but I know he didn't shoot himself on purpose. It wasn't a suicide. It was like an accidental. I don't know if he thought it was not loaded. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking. Why he put a gun to his head ever and just pull a trigger for a joke. It's the first thing. I'd never do that in my life. I would never just.
Okay. What I'm going to have you do now, William, I'm going to turn the recorder off.